It is an organization of which the underpinning is to establish Islam and Muslims as an integral, vibrant, and effective element of American pluralism. Its mission is to have a positive impact on public policy and public opinion.
Three of us did our prayer in the terminal as usual, as normal, as 100.7 billion Muslims do 5 times a day. The way they took us off the plane, it's a humiliation 100%.
If a nun was using her rosary beads in a seat next to an imam that's using a sibha, which is the same thing, to make prayers that were silent, I'm sure that if someone was ignorant or worried about Islam and Muslims, they would have felt that that's a security threat. And I don't think that we leave it up to individuals, random individuals, to determine the safety and security of airline procedures. No group other than Muslims in America want to ensure that 9/11 does not happen. This is our country, and we are at the forefront of fighting this war on terrorism.
I think it's an unfortunate selection for the Pope to quote. In quoting this particular selection, it belies a fundamental misunderstanding of the early days of Islam, and the very notion that Islam was spread by the sword is a canard that is frequently repeated and is false.
Reasoning was apparently key during a meeting Thursday between the Catholic Church and Muslim leaders in Los Angeles. Cardinal Roger Mahoney talked with Dr. Maher Hattout, senior advisor with the Muslim Public Affairs Council.
So we decided on several things to have certain cooperation, but visible to the congregations, and to reignite the dialogue.
How does this end?
Many international leaders, both in the Arab world and in other portions of the world, are looking for intervention. The way that we pull ourselves back from the brink of what could be a full-scale regional war, the likes of which we haven't seen to this point, is by fully engaging.
We worked with the Europeans to engage Iran, and you know where it's gotten us right now? Nowhere. And the Syrians are doing everything they can to block.
Diplomacy is a long, hard path. That doesn't mean that it's useless or that it's not that it will not achieve the ends that we seek. Within the House, I think that Kaysar is demonstrating what it means to be a Muslim on a daily basis.
You want to pray?
Muslims pray 5 times a day to demonstrate their ongoing commitment to serving God. And so it's really intended to be a time of meditation and of reconnecting with God that increases your ability to be good to your family, to your friends, and to society at large. He's really demonstrated that there is no conflict with being a Muslim in the Big Brother house, showing people that Iraqis are humans too.
We are here to honor those who support what we mean by courage and conscience.
In honor of Warner Brothers Academy Award-winning film Syriana, which illuminates the human consequences of the fierce pursuit of wealth and power in its portrayal of the global oil industry. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
And the award to Dr. Mohammed El-Baradei in honor of your extraordinary efforts to promote peaceful uses of nuclear energy for the well-being of humanity.
If every human being can live in peace, freedom, and dignity, you will not have the kind of situation we have in the world today.
And the question is, should we look to Muslim Americans as partners in the war on terror or suspects in the war on terror?
Most Muslims, as I said again, I presume are totally opposed to terrorism, and many victims are Muslim, of course.
And without them, we can't fight terrorism. This very plot that we're discussing was foiled because Muslims called their local law enforcement agents.
You don't know that.
Absolutely.
Wait, slow down. You absolutely do not know that. We don't know those kind of...
I absolutely do. Department of Homeland Security.
Then you are breaking news on our program.
Then have it, my friend.
The Muslim Public Affairs Council was extended an invitation by the director of the FBI in Washington, D.C., Director Robert Mueller, to come and talk about concerns. We were able to take community concerns to the table and bring them to the attention of those who were implementing those policies or procedures.
Security is too important to be left to governments, and that is really true. I think we need civil society. We need intergovernmental organization to get involved.
It is Muslims, it is the Muslim community, it is the Muslim people that will defeat Al-Qaeda ideology, not the U.S. government.
Tonight you'll hear from an Islamic American.
As an American Muslim, I am committed to the values of reason, mercy, justice, equality, and humanity. Those are American values. They are also Quranic values. I am a Muslim, but I am also an American and a patriot.
We got news for you.